Oh, it's just good, my friend.
Dude, I'm kind of still in shock that this is even happening.
Yeah, me too. That's why I got really stoned so it doesn't feel real. I, I don't know what the fuck's going on, man. Like, we're literally talking to one of the coolest motherfuckers on the planet.
Honestly.
As far as we've seen, everything he's put out, man, he's like the coolest son of a bitch on the planet, and I mean that with all the respect in the world.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, How much did you sleep last night? Because I got like, I looked, I got about 4 hours of sleep last night on my phone. It's like, yeah, you had 4 hours, bitch.
Yeah, I think I like by the time I like fell asleep,
Yeah.
it was probably 2 in the morning, and then
Yeah.
my alarm went off at like 8:15. I was out of bed immediately.
Just an hour, you crashed.
No, it was like just before 2 by the time we went to sleep.
Yeah. So do you know where Thor lives? Do you know where he's residing?
Yeah, I think it's Norway.
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
Because I was always wondering if he was like an American guy, a Norway guy, a Switzerland guy. I don't know anything.
I'm
about
like
that.
98% sure he's in Norway. Yeah, because Dean was saying that like he's really close to Thor and Pilot Viking, like from where he is.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Man, Dean.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
Yeah.
that was a lot of fun talking to Dean.
Oh, like so much fun. Like,
And I like how he magically showed us a new format for our podcast, which we now just follow and we do less work than we did before.
Yeah, facts.
So much.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dean.
Yeah, so he's got what I think is the Norwegian flag in his bio.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, this photo's in Norway.
The man himself. What a fucking stud. Look at that guy.
Yeah. Just like, dude. The homies.
You know, like that. The funny thing is, like, if those two dudes came to rape and pillage your village, would. A lot of the women would just be like, "Sure, no problem, it's cool."
Like, please do.
Fuck me, it's awesome, no problem. Here, these are the kids. I don't even care if you know them by names. You're hot. Like, that's totally what a chick would think when it comes to those guys. That's like, and not only that, that's like the epitome of dudes being jealous.
Oh,
like,
facts.
You know for sure that some dudes look at their pictures and they like, why don't I look like that? You know, these are just totally those guys in the background.
Yep.
But they couldn't be nicer dudes. Pilot, Thor.
Yeah. Like
everywhere.
Yeah,
like dudes.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. When I was talking to Pilot Viking, he was like super stoked about like being on our podcast.
Oh, that's cool.
Very exciting. Yeah.
That is.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, the man in blue. I like that. That's a good. I'm digging the blue, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a good shot.
It is. Well, does the man ever have a bad shot?
True.
Does the man ever not produce top quality, amazing fucking material that fucking fanboys get boners over and girls wet themselves?
Mm-hmm. Like he's wearing suspenders and making it look cool. Like, who does that?
Pavel also does that.
True. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Because of like him and Pavel, I want suspenders. I think I'm like, trying to bring suspenders back.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I can't bring them back. They already did that. So
yeah.
I mean, I'm just hopping on the train.
Yeah. Wise guy suspenders. I think. Holy shit.
What up, bro?
Did you hear that ding? That ding ding?
No.
He's here.
Oh my man.
All right.
Mr.
Welcome.
Thor. Thank you so much for joining us, my friend. Looking studly as always, like a god.
Yeah, how about that?
How are you doing today?
Okay, it's been a long, long day, 8 hours at work, but I'm good.
Cool. That's awesome.
So I'm just doing this by the phone because I don't have any.
Yeah, all good.
Well,
That's what.
yeah.
Yeah, all good. Scott does the same thing.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I took the advice from I believe it was Pilot Viking Espen. He was like, everybody gets a professional camera, and then there's guys like Thor that can do it with an iPhone 11. So immediately I bought an iPhone 11.
He said that?
Yeah, I believe so. He was it was on the Facebook Live. He was making a joke about a lot of the guys that get professional cameras, and they're like, they get really good photos, and then Thor can do it with like a phone camera. He can just get those amazing quality photos just with a phone camera by luck. He's just one of those guys.
Yeah. So me and Espen, I have iPhone 11, but there's another guy who gets a hell of a lot of views and likes on his pictures, and I mean that's taken by an iPhone 6 camera.
That's crazy.
So and me and Espen is like, we can't really figure it out what he's doing. I guess he has a lot of women followers. So yeah.
Fair enough.
It's kind of frustrating when you make a bathroom video in like, I don't know, 20 minutes, and then we go and make the ones like the Otala video. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
So that video took probably, I don't know, 3 months, because we were shooting in one place and making some videos, and then we shot content for that.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also shot in Pikestolen and different places. So that's kind of why so the Utala one is the one above where you have your mouse right now. Not that one, but that one. That's the one. So I don't know, how many did it get? Like 16,000 views or some shit like that. And I was like, this is going to get 100 views, because it's so good. But
yeah, it's just loading up here, and then we can check. But yeah, it's like every video that you post on your Instagram, and like every photo as well. But like every video on your Instagram is so good, like just like top quality content every time.
Yeah, well, I must say I'm kind of lucky because a guy I've been working with for like, let me see, I've been working for Baker Hughes now for 11 years.
Mm.
So there's a guy, a hobby photographer. His name is Kent.
Okay.
I usually tag him in my photos. He usually just do like women photography, like bikini models and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But since I'm his friend and co-worker, he wanted to make an exception.
Cool.
So he's been very helpful to me.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me okay? Is the camera okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
absolutely, not a problem.
So again, when I was approached by Rock Denim back in 2018, in December, I think it was, I asked him, I really want to make good quality photos, and obviously he knows how to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, for the first shoot, I mean, we just had like one jacket, one jacket, one sweatshirt, and one pants, and we took like, I don't know, 200 photos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So again, you can crop them, and make actually one with just showing my beard, and one, maybe do some black and gray shit on it and stuff like that. So
for sure.
So I would say that it's the people around me as well, right?
For sure.
So that has to have some kind of credit for making me look good, because I wouldn't obviously been able to do that by an iPhone.
Fair.
Just my phone.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So that's kind of the backstory about the photos. And again, when I started with the beard struggle, I started, as many others, with the bathroom scenes and movies, but then we got Marius along, right?
Yeah.
So he brought that kind of professionalism into it.
Cool.
With that first video we made, which was the lumberjack one.
Okay.
Well, so yeah, and the Beard Struggle CEO digged it, so we just continued making.
That's awesome. Cool. When did you start with the beard struggle?
I started in December 2018. Is probably the first time I got to try the products.
Okay, cool.
And I was making content for them in January. I think I've posted my first video.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, obvious. The thing is, I had to try it, right?
For sure.
I have I've got like collaboration requests from, I don't know, tooth bleaching companies. I Smile. And to be honest with you, I've tried that and it doesn't work.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. So again, I don't want my name to be associated with something that I can't represent.
Of course. Yeah.
So
that's the way it should be.
Yeah. So I mean, with Clocks and Colors, they make quality rings, right?
Beautiful rings.
It's not something that you can buy off AliExpress. Right?
For sure.
Absolutely. Just quality stuff.
So again, that's, I mean, you know, I've been asked if I can create a video, get $500 for creating a video, but it's with something that I really can't stand behind. I just say no.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to believe in what you're putting out there. Absolutely use it and support it, or else people are gonna look other ways, because it's one of those things. Jordan and I have seen since we've joined the band ambassador program. There's been a few gentlemen. They'll jump on board with the beard struggle, and then a few weeks later you'll see them repping a different beard company just because they get excited that they can be a brand ambassador. And then it kind of ruins, you can't rep one company and another and say they're both amazing. It makes it very difficult.
Yeah. I agree. So again, but regarding growing yourself, getting followers on Instagram, I mean, it's a lot of pro bono work in the beginning, right?
Yeah, of course.
So what my plan was is like, okay, I shot the pictures with Rock Denim. I got a board with the Beard Struggle. I got some free T-shirts and shit, which I could throw in when I was doing the shoot for Rock Denim.
Yeah.
Cool.
But like getting a free T-shirt for quality pictures, I did that because the companies behind, I could get something back from them, right? Because they had probably a bigger following base than I had, and they would share my picture.
For sure.
So I would get that exposure as well. So that's how I thought in the beginning, right? Because I want to get something out of the time as well.
For sure.
Absolutely. What's it been like for you guys, the Masters, since the program has opened up? Has it been a positive experience since there's been a lot more brand ambassadors coming in? Well,
I haven't really gotten the time to, know, like on Facebook, I mean, there's a post every 5 minutes, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm, with the situation that I am in, with I'm being a full-time employee and also doing the commercial bit for the Bell Struggle. I really don't have time to, as much as I would like probably, to engage and, be as active, because I feel like with the postings that I do on Instagram and replying on the messages and stuff in there, it's taking a lot of it's taking my private time, right?
Fair.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So and when we and Espen and Marius is out shooting, I write most of the stuff that we are supposed to shoot.
Cool. Yep.
So yeah. So it's time. It's time, guys.
Yeah. 100%.
But I've been seeing, regard the codes in the beginning that it was 10%, and then it was 15. Why can't we have 15? Because you get that voucher, the loyalty voucher. And I was like, okay, I started at 10 and they pushed out those fucking 10s when I was selling stuff, right? So
absolutely.
Yeah, and then it was pushed to 15, and there's still people complaining about it. And I'm like, if this isn't for you, then yeah, not everyone is a salesperson, right?
Of course.
Absolutely.
But that's not the plan with this either. It's not like, okay, if we can find a new ambassador like Pavel or Darky, someone who can create his own stuff, that would be perfect, right? That's the main goal.
Yeah,
that's the main goal of it. But also it's kind of building that community, sharing stuff. It's the band of the builded brotherhood, right?
For sure.
Yeah. So I don't know if I have it, but I wrote some stats. I don't think I can find it, but I've on my live video I had some stats on how many sales that I had in the beginning.
Yeah.
But it was like the first month was just 0 sales. And then 2 sales, and then 3 sales, and
And you grew from there.
Well, the thing is, it's kind of, when I started to grow my Instagram, it was, I had, before Rock Denim contacted me, I had like 900 followers. And when I started, taking the pictures you're referring to, and making videos for the Bell Struggle, which again shared my videos, right?
Yeah.
Which gave me exposure on that part as well. It was, I mean, my followers are 70% of my followers are men.
Interesting.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm at like, I want to say like 90 something percent as dudes on my on my account.
Yeah, I'm somewhere in the 80s. It's interesting, the whole growing your Instagram experience. I find it actually to be quite a bit of fun, but like you're saying, it is very time consuming. I myself, I'm a full-time single dad, so I understand how you got to manage your time, or else it takes up your whole day. And you can't really take up your whole day when you got all those precious memories with those little ones to make, and money to support them, and cook dinner and get everything done in a normal day.
Yeah,
for sure.
So again, there's a lot of ways. I mean, Espen has touched a few. You can have several accounts. I just have one account. But you can, comment on random people's shit. You can like and hope to get a follow back and all that. But my I think I think getting collaborations with brands that can share your stuff, right?
Mhm.
Absolutely.
So again, from your point of view, right? If you can create content, the junior Vikings can create content and good videos. Like there was a video posted, I think it was yesterday, about
Yeah.
2 guys in a cave.
Yep. Yeah, I saw that. Yep.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. It was a little bit long.
Yeah.
But it was very good quality, right?
For sure.
Yeah.
And I bet my left ass cheek that if they just edit that down a little bit, it will be posted on the Bell Struggle page.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So again, if guys or the junior Vikings are creating good content, that's also a big plus, right? Because the Bell Struggle will share it, you will get followers, you will get more sales, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Sure.
Nick Hibbett is a great example of that. He creates some of his content, and it's hilarious. It has you in stitches, and I've seen him get posted a few times, and
Yeah.
He's clearly doing something right because he's moving up quite quickly there.
Yeah.
So, but no, it sounds like you have a good routine to this whole thing. Do you only use Instagram, or are you a Facebook guy on Instagram? I know there's a lot of guys on TikTok. There's a lot of guys on Twitter. They spread themselves out all over the place. Or are you just more of an Instagram guy?
So I prefer just Instagram. But I have to have, so Instagram and Facebook is connected, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So when I'm running ads, sometimes I use the ads manager in Facebook. So it's a little bit of both, depending on its reach, clicks you wanna generate, or you wanna do. But I have two. So my Instagram is linked up to Thor on Facebook.
Yeah.
But I have a private account as well, and I don't post any Bell Struggle videos and shit like that on that one, because that's like, colleagues, friends, families, and they don't want to see that shit.
Fair.
So and I have a lot of, I don't have any people that I don't know, because a couple of years ago, 5, 6, 7 years ago, when I was doing bodybuilding, I got a lot of friend requests.
Okay.
And I was meeting these people, on these different championships and stuff like that, and they wouldn't say hi to me, right? And I was like, fuck this. I'm removing everyone that I don't know, and everyone certainly doesn't say hi to me, right?
Fair. Yeah.
So, yeah, but I prefer Instagram. I have TikTok, but I can't figure that shit out. Espen is starting.
Fair. Yeah.
Espen is starting to figure it out. He's posting and getting a lot of engagement on it. But I mean, how the hell can you sell stuff on TikTok? It's a mystery to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I've been on there for a few months. And just like posting like little short videos that I've edited on there, and like I've been seeing like some engagement, but no sales from that so far. But I'm just trying to like expand my reach and like be in more places, so like I can just like get more eyes on like what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a weird app for sure.
I can't figure it saved my life.
Yeah.
My niece.
And it's like, it's grown as people miming and dancing, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think there's a limitation to how far I want to go to sell beard oil, right?
Fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's enough dressing up like a Viking and and doing what I do.
Yeah,
for sure.
Absolutely.
I don't need to sing it as well and dance, right?
Fair.
Yeah.
Well, it's cool to see just everything that you're involved in: rock denim, the beard struggle, the shoots that you do, working with Marius. Is there anything else that you're looking forward to in the future? Like, are you wanting to get involved in movies or a TV show, anything like that? I've seen you talk about Vikings, how it would be cool to jump on Vikings. Is there anything like that you want to jump on?
Of course, if the opportunity arises, of course it would be. So again, there's a back thought of why I'm doing what I'm doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the videos that we make, of course, both me and Espen hopes that someone of importance will see them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, of course.
And we will probably, if we are lucky, then probably get something. I have been approached by doing a movie in Italy.
Ooh, cool.
Very cool.
A Viking movie in Italy. I did a short film in last year in Holland.
Oh, cool.
It was a kids movie, but I did it pro bono to get the experience.
For sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And this is kind of the same thing, right? It's basically pro bono work as well, but I think the more experience you have, right? And just filling up that CV, the more possibility you might get because you actually have some experience, right?
For sure.
Yeah, of course.
So of course there is like I said, in Iceland we met Manu Bennett.
Ooh, cool. That's awesome.
Crixus and Spartacus.
Yeah.
And I've been following him on Instagram, and he hasn't done shit, in a year.
Yeah. I think. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
So again, people are asking me that, you should do movies and stuff like that. And there's this guy, Manu Bennett, who is fucking Crixus, and he's good looking, right?
Yeah.
He can act. He has a nice CV, and it seems like he doesn't get any jobs, right?
Yeah.
So
it's interesting.
Yeah. So I mean, it's if it was that easy, everyone would do it, right?
Yeah, exactly. For sure.
And there's another aspect of it as well, regards to my work, right? So I can't just pick up, a bag and just leave for like 2 months.
Fair.
I have the work that my job is. I'm running 2 departments at work, logistics and warehouse. So I have so I have like 30 employees, which reports to me by supervisor and so. So it's that's my main income, right?
Yeah.
So unless that is compensated for, I can't just fucking leave, right?
For sure.
If it was that easy, only everybody would do it.
I mean, if you look at the stories on actors before they became famous or whatever, it's like most of them lived in their car or like in a small apartment and shit like that. So it's not a profession. It's a profession where you have to learn how to live on minimal resources, at least in the beginning, right?
For sure.
Absolutely, for sure.
And you only hear about the success stories. You never hear about the dark ones.
True.
So there's a lot of dark ones as well. People trying to succeed, and they don't.
Yep. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. I definitely find a lot of those stories in martial arts. There's quite a few guys that get rather close and then they get injured, or a family matter takes place or something. And those are generally quite good lessons to take, that anything can go at any moment, and you can be successful or you can go down the dark path and not make it. It's, like you said, it's just one of those interesting things. But that's very cool that you got to deal with Crixus. It's very cool that you want to go deal with movies, that you're working with Rock Denim and the beard struggle.
Mm-hmm.
What do you like to do in your personal time? Just kicking the shit at home? Are you sit down, play video games, play COD guy? I see you working on some of the little model figurines. It's just, you seem like you're quite a diverse guy. You got a lot going on.
Yeah, I don't. So my usual day, boring day is, coming home from work, eating dinner, walking the dog,
Mm-hmm.
and
what kind of dog do you have?
Out. Yeah.
What kind of dog do you have?
I have an English bulldog.
Ooh.
Oh, beautiful.
So walk the dog, go to the gym, work out, come back home, see if there's any shit that I need to do home, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, during the COVID, we played this board game on our cabin.
Okay.
Which is called Hero Quest.
Cool.
And the kids, they digged it.
Mm.
So the old board game that we had was my wife's.
Okay.
And she has a twin brother, and they painted it when they were like kids, right?
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So I managed to get a hold of a new copy on eBay.
Cool.
I mean, they are very expensive, so I got one for like $100.
Oh.
And it was new and everything, so I painted that, and it was kind of relaxing, and you're in your own state of mind when you're actually doing it. So so I bought some expansion packs, and
cool.
So other than painting mini figures, the last video game I played was Call of Duty, I think, World War II.
Okay, nice, cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But I'm not really a COD guy. I prefer playing Assassin's Creed. Played 1, 2, and 3. I think I jumped off when they started the Black Sails came, because I didn't like riding the ship.
Yeah.
I love Mad Max video game.
Cool.
And I played through every single Batman game, the Rockstar ones.
Okay, cool. That's awesome.
And also I played Shadow of Mordor.
Oh, cool.
And the sequel, Shadow of War.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
So
I've heard good things about those.
Yeah, they're good games. So it's like fighting games.
Yeah.
I like fighting games. That's basically decapitation and shit like that.
Fair.
Yeah. Those were my favorite games growing up. I think that's a lot of the reason why I like to get punched in the face in my spare time. So, do you have any background in martial arts or anything like that? Have you done an amateur fight? I mean, you're a very nice gentleman. I can't imagine anybody wants to get on the wrong side of you.
No, I can't really say that I've done martial arts, because I did after Karate Kid came in 1985, and I probably watched it in 1989. I was like 8 years old.
Okay.
I mean, everyone wanted to be like Daniel LaRusso, right?
Yeah.
But I wanted to be Cobra Kai.
Cool.
But
awesome.
but I went a couple of times, and I didn't have the patience, what it takes, because there's a lot of patience in the beginning regarding learning the punch technique and all that stuff. And I think I believed that you were there to actually fight, but that wasn't the case. So no, I haven't done any martial arts. I always I always wanted to, but I never did.
Fair enough.
I mean, I have seen all the old Jackie Chan movies, like Armor of God, Project A, fucking Operation Condor, Wheels on Meals, and all that shit. I loved it. Right? So it's kind of funny that I actually didn't go that path. I played football.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, soccer, probably in the States.
Yeah.
So I did that, and I played basketball when I was
cool.
16.
That's cool.
And when I was about 23, I quit and I started lifting weights.
Oh, cool.
Because I started my own clothing shop for 3 years. So
cool.
I couldn't participate in the matches regarding the football thing. Couldn't go to the trainings. I needed the training to adapt to my time. I didn't need the schedule that I needed adopting to, right? So that's why I picked up the weight part. And in 2011, I decided to compete in classic bodybuilding.
Oh, cool. That's awesome.
So I competed in 2011, 2013, and 2014.
Cool.
That's very cool. And what drove you to compete? Just wanted to give it a try because you've been doing bodybuilding for a little while, or was that something you always wanted to try at some point?
So I guess it was kind of people asking, right? Are you going to compete because you're getting bigger and bigger? And I was like, in the beginning, nah, I ain't gonna do that. That looks stupid, stand in front of hundreds of people in your fucking underwear and flexing your muscles and being serious about it, right? Then again, it was like, okay, what's the aim? What's the goal with my training, right?
Yeah.
So, and obviously, since I was a kid, I've grown up with He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. I watched Rambo when I was way too young, so he was a hero of mine.
So good.
And I never, I always liked Sly. Arnold was okay, but I always thought that Sly was the guy. So when I was 9-10 years old, I had like Rambo on my wall. I had Dolph Lundgren and Masters of the Universe, and I had Samantha Fox. Samantha Fox? No?
Nah, don't recognize the name.
You have to Google her.
Bring her up, young Jordan.
All right.
Samantha Fox. We must know this. Give her the exposure that she deserves.
Remember, this is the 80s, guys.
Okay, cool.
But she was pretty hot. I even remember the poster I had. She was wearing fucking you can see the tank top, which you can see through.
We always make a joke with one of the U.S. generals there, Alex Black Belt Jones. He has a crush on Betty White, so I'm hoping that one day through the collaboration of everything that we're doing, that he can meet Betty White, possibly take her out on a date before she can't walk anymore.
So she's an old lady then.
Betty White, she's the sweetest soul. I believe. I think she's 86 or 92 or something like that.
Yeah.
The world will be a very sad place over here when she's no longer around.
Yeah, that's rough. So she's probably pretty old now. She's probably in her 60s or 70s now, I guess.
Oh, wow.
It's amazing what they can do today, though. There's some women in their 60s that still look like they're 20.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So, yeah, no, she's a very attractive young woman. Well, not young anymore. Was young.
Yeah.
She was.
At one point, was young.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
That is. So, no, that's very cool. I know that you only have a limited amount of time here, so I don't want to take up too much of your time. Is there anything that you want to ask Jordan? Is there anything that you want to talk about to our friend Thor?
Ooh, yeah, I got some questions here. I can pull up a couple. Ooh, yeah. What's one of your favorite genres of music?
Oh, so I'm kind of, I like kind of everything.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
I mean, I can put up, I can put on Status Quo in the Army now, and also listen to Phil Collins.
Okay.
Leonard Cohen. I could fucking listen to Wu-Tang Clan, Tupac.
Nice.
Marley Crew, Metallica.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I guess is more what don't I like? It's blues and jazz. I never been very fond of the opera.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Fair enough. That's hard to do.
So
Yeah.
I really can I can listen to like everything, I guess. But I rarely listen to like one single artist. If I have a Spotify playlist, there's, I don't know, I think I have a rock list. There's probably a lot of Metallica and Motley Crue on it, but there's some different various artists as well, AC/DC and different bands. But when I'm working out, it has to be rock or some pop stuff or rap.
Nice.
Yeah.
Everything and anything.
I actually had Tupac on the wall as well when I was.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And I remember, you know, the thing with him and Biggie. I was always wondering about what the hell happened there, and I watched this documentary not a documentary, but a series on Netflix. It's called Unsolved.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Finally, you know what happened, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
The fucking Keefe guy and yeah.
It's crazy.
So yeah, it was crazy.
For sure. What's one of your favorite places that you've ever visited?
That I visited or want to visit? Okay.
That you have visited.
I guess Iceland was pretty dope, but I guess it wasn't much of because of the place. It was more of the gang I was hanging with.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like Spain. My parents have a house in Spain, so I'm traveling there like every single year.
Oh, cool.
I've never been to the US.
Okay.
Which sucks because I think I would love it, and the possibility has not really arisen. You know, I don't know why. I had some issues with getting my visa approved as well when I was actually trying to go. So that kind of sucked.
Yeah.
I mean, Americans can travel where the fuck they want, but we can't. So what's up with that? That's discriminating.
Yeah.
I never understood how that stuff worked.
If you're around in the Viking era, what do you think you would be doing?
I think I would be very disappointed. Let's say now, if I wasn't either a jarl or a king.
Oh, yep, that makes sense. Yeah, I can see that.
Absolutely.
That's cool. What's one weird thing about being like having like a large Instagram following that you've experienced?
Well, the weirdest thing I ever gotten in my DM was a dick pic.
Yes. I get this all the time.
Yeah.
What?
I get this all the time. Just dudes sending me dick pics.
I've gotten it once, but I was so fucking pissed. And you know, there are stuff that when you see, for instance, I don't know, a Facebook video about a guy blowing his hands off or some shit like that, it gets attached to your brain, right?
Yeah.
You know that very second when you see that it's gonna be there like forever, and that dick pic is gonna be there forever. It was a big black dick.
Oh no. Yeah, I fortunately am lucky to not have had that happen yet, so that's good.
Yeah. So that and I got also some videos from a guy, a Muslim, gay porn, shit like that. It was, but I haven't, you know, I haven't got, you know, a lot of tits DMs and, you know, pussy and ass and stuff like that. So I'm kind of a little bit disappointed.
Fair. That's hilarious. I got two more here for you. What's your favorite beard struggle product and your favorite scent?
So my favorite scent was the Asgardian Secret before they actually did Viking Storm again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, cool.
Because the old Viking Storm, it had kind of a minty smell, which I didn't like.
Okay.
So that was actually my least favorite product. So yeah, the new Viking Storm is the best one, and that's the best scent. Favorite product, I think I have to go with the belt balm.
Oh, okay. Yep. Nice.
Because I mean, if I should choose either the oil or the balm, I would go for the balm, right? Because it actually it also moist.
Yeah.
So I've told the CEO in the Bell Struggle that we should get a mustache wax next.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah, because the bell balm is good with the, you know, the long belt, but with the mustache, it doesn't hold as long.
Yeah.
So yeah, I want to have a Viking mustache thing.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah. What's one piece of advice that you would give people that are trying to like grow their presence on social media?
Well, I think I already did that in the beginning, right? Is getting good people around you. I was very fortunate that I knew a guy who was a hobby photographer and he was willing to take pictures of me. So, and again, when I posted, you know, quality pictures, I gained more collabs. And that's something that you just have to do, right? Because people are like, yeah, if I'm doing collabs, I want paid, but you have like, I don't know, 500 followers. So you're not really in a position to demand anything, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So when you get to a position where you can actually select who you want to do collabs with, I mean, there was a guy who called me and he was calling from Egypt, and he was wondering if I ever been to Egypt, and I said no, I haven't been to Egypt. And yeah, because he was looking at it, he was looking at my profile and he thinks that I would fit perfectly to represent Egypt, because Egypt and Dubai, they have kind of a clinch, because Dubai is kind of the modern, you know, tourist attraction. But Egypt is also kind of renewing itself.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
So he wanted someone to represent the tourism, or to go to fancy bars, to restaurants, fucking nightclubs,
Cool.
and make like a podcast of it. And I was like, if I'm supposed to go to Egypt, I want to see pyramids.
Yep.
Fucking mummies.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see. I want to go on safaris.
Yep.
In the desert and shit like that.
Yep.
I don't even. I'm like 39 years old. I don't know what they play in the disco anymore. I know.
Fair.
10 years ago, right?
Mm.
So I'm the wrong dude. So again, it's like I mean, there's a lot of there are some weird things. Another email I got, they wanted me to represent pillow. I mean, I think it would be kind of weird when you have the biking stuff, the rocking clothes.
Yeah.
And the biking videos, and then me on a fucking pillow, right?
Yep.
So again, try to figure out basically where you want to go with this, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Absolutely.
Because it's I mean, I'm when I watch my Instagram insights, I lose like 1,000 followers a week.
Whoa.
And so there's a lot of following and unfollowing stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I mean, I want people to follow me for the right reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And sticking to the brands that I like, that I can represent, that I'm actually wearing, in my daily life.
Mm-hmm.
And not being just taking everything on because I may get money for it, right?
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. Yep, absolutely.
So again, back to the essence of the question is try to get. It's like Ronaldo, like the famous football player. He wasn't good because he played on a shitty team, right? He became a legend because he played with good people around him, which made him better, right?
Mm-hmm. Of course.
So that's kind of my take on it as well. We're very lucky that we have Marius aboard to do the movies.
Yeah, for sure.
He's a great visionary. So again, and he makes me and Espen look good, right? So
yeah, that's cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome that you have a solid team around you, and I mean that's a great message to send out to anybody. Just get a good solid team around you and work together, get collaborations done, grow yourself, and have a game plan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I know that you're on a limited time schedule here, my friend, so I just wanted to say thank you for joining us today and giving us a little bit of your time and everything like that. Is there anything that you'd like to say, Jordan, to end this and you do your thing?
Yeah. So I'll have links down below for Thor's Instagram as well as his Beard Struggle discount link, which will get you 20% off because he's one of the masters. So I'll have that link down below as well as our social media, all that kind of stuff in case you want to follow us there to stay updated on the podcast. Yeah, that's all for me. Thanks again, Thor.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Thor. Have a great day. We're good friend.
All right. Bye.
See ya.
Yeah. Dude, I was shitting myself the entire time. Oh, you're still recording. You son of a bitch.